Yo, what's up, guys? Somebody went today. We're talking about the New York Yankees. But I didn't want to talk about them earlier on in the season, mid-season, even recently. Until really the last week. But the New York Yankees went ahead and swept. My New York Yankees went ahead today and swept the Houston Astros in a 3-game series. We called up the kids. We called up Jason Dominguez. We called up Austin Wells. Evans was called up not too long ago. Also, Peraza was also called up as well. With Everson Pereira, Oswaldo Cabrera, he's been fluctuating between AAA and MLB. He's not getting consistent at bats in the Yankees lineup, and he's been taking advantage. But
Like, bro, it's 10:30, pretty late, editing up this video, first day of senior year of college tomorrow. Like, I'm so hyped right now, bro. I'm so hyped.
the Yankees went ahead today and swept the Astros in a 3-game series for the first time since September of 2013. Shout out to Talking Yanks for that stat right there. Just saw it as making this video. But just copped the Garrett Cole jersey today. Had to throw it on. Had to rep my ace. Had to match it with the 99 Aaron Judge jersey. You know how it is. But that is by the point. Yankees went ahead today and completed the sweep of the Houston Astros, who absolutely own us. And it was really fun to watch the Yankees. So many times this season, I went ahead and just I'm gonna stop watching this team. Did I stop watching the team for an inning or two? Maybe. Like, I tuned in when I got pissed. I turned the game off. But with this team, I'm locked in. Like, every game feels like a playoff game. Like, I haven't even ate yet. It's 10 o'clock. Usually I eat like 9, 10. I'm not eating during this game, bro. Like, I had the nerves until the insurance run came in today. Shout out to our guys. I'll be going through all of that, but oh my god, Yankees are actually fun to watch, and I'm actually looking forward to the 2024 season, including the offseason as well. I'll probably be making a video about the 2024, obviously, what I think the Yankees should do, but that, again, is beside the point. The Yankees went ahead today and officially the sweep of the Houston Astros. Let's start it off with Game 1. Game 1 was the Carlos Rodon start, and in that game, we saw something that we've been waiting for a while. Jason Dominguez made an MLB debut off of one of the greatest pitchers of all time, Justin Verlander. Will be in the Hall of Fame, surely, first ballot. Mark my words. Went ahead on Jason Dominguez's first swing in the major leagues. He did this.
Driven out to left field and deep. Going back, Alvarez turning, looking. Welcome to the big league. See ya. A home run for Dominguez in his first big league at bat. First swing, much less first at bat.
A home run off of Justin Verlander. Are you kidding me? Oppo from Jason Dominguez, right? Are you kidding me, my guy? Jason Dominguez, switch hitting center fielder, absolute stud. Can steal, can defend, has insane, immense power. First swing of his MLB career is a homer off the future Hall of Famer Justin Verlander, which was absolutely huge. Also in that game, let me see. Austin Wells, his buddy, got his first ever major league hit as well. Evans Pereira had a nice hit as well. Also, Peraza did go over, but he's making some nice plays at third base. And let's see, out of the bullpen, Randy Vasquez came in to backpack, run out there's 5 innings, 2 innings of 1-hit ball, 2 strikeouts, 36 pitches. He came into the heart of the war. I'm talking about Bregman, I'm talking about Tucker, I'm talking about Jordan, I'm talking about the big guns for that, and he went ahead and mowed them down. And then the next game, Johnny Brito was, in my opinion, one of the biggest stars of this game. This was last night's game, the 5-4 W against the Astros. We won 6-2 game 1. In that game, we saw Jason Dominguez with once again another hit. He ended up going 1 for 5 with a nice, I believe it was a single to the right gap, right between the second baseman and the first baseman. Also scored a run in that game as well. We also saw a hit from Anthony Volpe as well. Again, he's part of the kids still. This is still his rookie season. He ended off with 2 walks as well. Volpe's been elite defensively. I'll be honest. I did not think Volpe was going to be this good defensively. The kid is going to be a stud. He's going to be a finalist for Gold Glove at shortstop. I don't know who's going to win it. Wander Frank, we know what he does off the field. He cannot be in that conversation. Right, at all. Everson Pereira goes ahead and gets the game-winning RBI single, and Clay Holmes goes ahead and closes it out on a John Singleton. I don't know why they went ahead and pinch hit Chas McCormick, one of the best underrated players in Major League Baseball, for John Singleton, a guy that really has only been able to hit left-handed pitching. That was really all against Reed Demers. We had like 2 homers and a handful of RBIs that one game. Like, You can't. John Singleton. I'm not gonna let that scare shitless. Absolutely. Where the Yankee season been going, guys like John Singleton have been beating up on us all year. If John Singleton had a walk-off home run, I would not be surprised at all. But this is the new look New York Yankees, and this team is fun. This team doesn't make me want to gouge my eyes out and pull my hair. This team has me locked into my screen. I haven't even ate yet. I had to go and make this video. But let's see what else I have. Because Jason Mays 1 for 5, this strikeout. I do like Jason Mays really isn't striking out too much, to be honest. Austin Wells ended off with a sac fly, scoring just from third base to home. That was really clutch. Just want to tie the game up at 4 before Pereira got the RBI single to make the lead 5-4. Oswald Peraza, 3 hits last night. Ended off with yeah, he ended up with an RBI as well. My bad, but I kind of malfunctioned. I gotta just look into stuff right now. 3 hits from Oswald Peraza. He's been hitting the ball a lot better. I knew he wasn't as poultry as his stats were showing when it comes to hitting. Defensively, he's been a beast at third base. Potential third baseman, Oswald Peraza. Are we here for that? Hey, Labor second. Rizzo, depending on what's going on with him, this offseason first. Peraza at the hot corner. Volpe at short. I mean, I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? Do need a bat to come around, though. Definitely do need a bat to come around. He's been getting hot recently, but there's something in that bat. There's something in that bat. He did something today as well. So shout out to that guy, Oswald Peraza. And then Oswaldo Cabrera also got an RBI. An RBI last night as well as a walk. He's been seeing the ball pretty well as well. Shout out to Oswaldo Cabrera. Kind of feel like he's kind of left out with the kids around Michael McKay and David Cohen, trying to call him the Utes. I mean, I think kids are like my cousin Vinny or some shit. Like, respectfully, I'm 21. I don't know anything, but I've heard of the show. I don't know too much about it though. Respectfully, of course. Sevy doesn't really pitch well that game. Backs him up. Johnny Burrito, as we did call him early in the season. Burrito. And then he had the game against the Twins. We got lit up like a fucking Christmas tree. And then since he did that, I've been kind of skeptical of him. But yesterday, he played a phenomenal game. He's been really good out of the bullpen, kind of backing up pitchers, kind of being like that security guy. Ends up yesterday going 3 2/3 innings, allows 2 hits on 42 pitches, 31 strikes. Also got a strikeout as well. Not really a big strikeout guy as a recent. A lot of ground ball and fly balls, but we'll take it if he's getting out. And Clay Holmes obviously got John Singleton looking to go ahead and win that game. An absolute sweat, I'm telling you guys. Every single one of these games, like a playoff game, I'm sweating when it comes down. It's so fun watching this team, even though like 8 games behind wild card, probably not going to get in. But looking at 2024, I am excited for this team. And then tonight was so fun. Christian Javier was absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. 6th inning comes along. By the way, Diesel LeMahieu hit 2 warning track shots, one to the left side and next to the coffer boxes, and then Kyle Tucker robbed him in right field, maybe of a potential double. I don't know if it's going to be out, but it looked like a potential double. He went ahead and grabbed it out of the air, and I'm like, fuck, Diesel LeMahieu's been red hot. Of course, 2 shots after hitting a home run last night as well. Dude's been red hot. Shout out to our guy Diesel LeMahieu. He's looking like he might be back, ladies and gentlemen, which you love to see. Jason Dominguez today in a 6-1 dub was once again him, Austin Wells, and Anthony Volpe are the 3 guys I have major stock in. These are the guys. Like, shout out to Pereira, shout out to Peraza, shout out to Oswaldo Cabrera, as we like to call him, Waldo. Shout out to those guys. But also, what's his name? Drew Thorpe as well. I think initially I had those 3 minus Wells, but Wells is coming in. I'm buying stock in Austin Wells and for Drew Thorpe as well. The dude's gonna get stud. Hopefully he can make the team potentially out of spring training or later down the line, because that guy's really good stuff, especially as they're like a number 4 or 5. But there's certainly if I got like Domingo Herman, and depending on what we could do with guys like Brito and guys like Randy Vasquez, I don't know. But that's the point. Jason Dominguez goes ahead today and has a 2-run shot to extend, or not extend, but give the Yankees a lead. We're tied 1-1 off the what was that again? I forgot who scored the first run, but I'll get to that in a little bit. So it was 1-1. Jason Dominguez is a 2-run homer. My boy got power for days. Apparently they said he can hit lefty potentially just as much as he can hit righty. I mean, that he can vice versa. Apparently they say he can hit right-handed a good amount, just like he can hit righties as a lefty, because like I said, he's a switch hitter, so that's absolutely insane. Jason Dominguez is a nice 2-run home run. That was absolutely amazing to see. That guy is a future stud. Cannot wait till next season when they actually announce a new jersey number for him. I gotta buy stock in him. Like I said, I got the Judge, I got the Garrett Cole. Next up, we got again. I got Jason Dominguez. Still waiting now on Volpe. Want to see him hit a lot. Like I said, I'm really high on him, but the bat overall, average wise, he needs to come around. The defense is top tier. The power is there. Probably needs to try walking a little bit more and striking out a little bit less, but that's just gonna come eventually, hopefully. Austin Wells has a nice RBI double to score, I believe, Anthony Volpe in the 9th inning. That was absolutely amazing to watch. He ends off the game with a walk. He did strike out once, a run, and a hit, and that RBI double off of, I believe, Jose Urquidy. Came in for the last couple of innings after Graveman and Javier previously. Everson Barrera goes over for 4Ks. A lot of strikeout with Everson Barrera. Hopefully, he can start making more contact because he's got to hit the ball extremely hard, but also does strike out a good amount because he's a power hitter who just had an RBI double not too long ago. Hopefully, he's continues to figure that out, but that is besides the point. Also, Peraza goes ahead today as another base hit, I believe, in the 9th inning. A nice RBI single, and to end off his day. So he has 4 hits in his last 2 games. So that's really good, getting everything up because his stats overall are pretty paltry. So hopefully he continue to rise and get those up. Oswaldo Cabrera today, he did also have a hit as well, and he did score on that as well. In terms of the pitching today for the Yankees, not really any young guys, but Clay Holmes had a dominant 9th inning. Overall, Tommy Kelly had 2 phenomenal innings out of the bullpen, 23 pitches, 16 strikes, 2 innings, 1 strikeout, played really, really well. We got to their bullpen, especially Jose Urquidy, and just to go ahead and go to who scored the first run, I'm kind of forgetting. I believe it was the 6th inning. Yeah, it was. Yeah, these LeMahieu score. Yeah, Price, Yohanan Alvarez as well. He came into the game. Kind of looked like his knees kind of buckled, and then my bad. Kind of just like tripped or something like that. Kind of just like something in the field, like kind of like slipped, it looked like. Thankfully, it wasn't anything bad. Definitely not rooting for injuries. That's absolutely loser mentality. These LeMahieu ended up doubling, scoring off that. That was pretty high. Jason Dominguez, after Judge strikes out in an egregious, terrible call from the home up. The strike zone is here. The ball was like right here, bro. Bro's like, strike. I'm like, we tripping. So, of course, the new look Yankees with this old Yankees team along the season. Dominguez probably strikes out or doesn't get out on base with the new look team. What Jason Dominguez do? Hits a 2-1 home, but the Yankees are up 3-1, and they did not look back as they end up scoring 3 runs in the remainder of 3 innings to win 6-1 over the Houston Astros. Before I end the video, go through a couple stats of the Yankees prospects and go ahead and get into that before I end off the video. Starting off with Jason Dominguez. Jason Dominguez so far in 13 at-bats has 3 homers, 3 hits, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs, a 231 average, 231 OBP. So not really walking a lot, but he is getting on base at a decent clip. Not a decent clip, but he's hitting the ball pretty decent so far in his limited at bats. And he has a insane, out of this world, 923 OPS. So, and he's him. The Martian, he's him. Everson Barrera, on the other hand, though, he's been definitely struggling. He's been hitting the ball pretty hard, but outside of that, striking out a ton, and I mean a ton. In 46 at-bats, he has a 130 average, 2 runs, 6 hits, 5 RBIs, 216 OBP, and a 390 OPS. Definitely need to see him improve, but not really worried about him. He's playing some phenomenal defense in left field as well. Shout out to him. He's hitting the ball pretty hard. Has a couple of clutch hits, including this series as well, but a nice play 2 days ago. 3 days ago or 2 days ago, the first start of Jason Dominguez in Austin Wells made a nice play in left field for Carlos Rodon. Also, Perez, on the other hand, 93 at-bats was called up on the season, was called down for Josh Donaldson. I don't know why he was getting reps over Peraza. He had a nice day against the Angels. We got on base like 4 times, I believe, and then was able to hit it too much, and they just called him down. I'm like, what are we doing, man? But Peraza, 93 at-bats, 161 average, 7 runs, 15 hits, 8 RBIs, 4 stolen bases, like I said, 161 average, 271 OBP, 465 OPS. And then Austin Wells as well, before I get into Waldo. Austin Wells spinning the ball pretty hard, striking out at a decent clip, I'll be honest. 10 at-bats still for Austin Wells. He has 1 run, 2 hits, 2 RBIs, a 200 average, 250 OBP, and a 550 OPS in his limited 10 at-bats. And to end off the video, Oswaldo Cabrera, a.k.a. our guy Waldo, 221 at-bats, been playing sporadically here and there called down to AAA, called up the MLB here and there. Every time an injury happened, ball was up, and then miraculously just called down. This time I think he's here for good. He was really good last season as well. He had a 110 OPS for the Yankees. I thought he was gonna be a left fielder. Didn't end up working out. Didn't really hit the ball really well. He is a phenomenal defender though. He also is a super utility guy. He had a nice home run against the Guardians in the playoffs in a game that we lost, but still, that's beside the point. 221 at bats for Waldo. He 213 average, 30 runs, 47 hits, 4 homers, 25 RBIs in sporadic time, and 7 stolen bases as well with a 279 OBP and a 582 OPS. The New York Yankees are here. The new look team is here. I am absolutely hyped, and the new look Yankees are officially here. And let's fucking go Yankees. But other than that, yo, that is it. There's a button below. Drop a like, comment down below, sub up. Mr. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok. Your boy John. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Also below, subscribe to my NFL and my NBA channel. Links to those will always be in the description box down below. Like I said, it's been your boy John. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm out, man. Peace.